Hi guys and welcome to my first Photoshop tutorial. Today we'll be starting with the basics and we will be using the brush tool. So what will happen in this tutorial, I'll teach you how to use all the features of the brush tool and then at the end we're going to make a picture, okay? So let's get into it. So we're going to start by getting a blank canvas. So we're just going to hit Control and then N. And we're going to put in pieces of paper basically. So we're going to select this centimeters so we know what we're talking about. So our width, we're going to make that about 30 and our height about 50. Unless you want to print this off at some stage, then make it about 20 by 30. Okay? So click that, all these settings are right. So let's go. So we've got our blank canvas. So basically, this here is the brush tool. There's many things under it. There's pencil tool, color replacer, but we're just going to be using the brush tool today. So you can adjust the opacity, which is how clear it is. So if I use it now, click on this brush, hardness is down at 4, which is sort of like the opacity, and then the size is just the size of the brush. We'll make that 125. We can draw with it, and it makes it a bit opaque. But when we put the opacity up, it makes it nice and solid. And if we put it right down to about 7, you can barely see it. Alright, so just delete all that by going Control-Alt-V. Right, so the next thing we need to do is go through the brushes. So you've got many sorts of brushes. You've got these brushes, and you've got these sketchy brushes. You've got these stars. You've got a lot of things. You've got pencils. You've got blade grass. You've got weed. You've got leaves. You've got snow. You've got water. You've got more leaves, more water, fireworks. And the good thing about this is you can actually import brushes on the internet. Go up here and find the import brush, and then you can just import your brushes. And so what you can also do, it already has brush kits on it, so you can take heaps of brush kits. So we might append maybe the calligraphy brushes, so we'll append that, and then we've got them on the bottom, all these brushes here. So but what we're going to do, we're going to have a fiddle around with some of these brushes. So let's click on this leaf brush. Now we'll make them nice autumn colours by using the colour picker down here. As you see, there's two colours, one on the top, one on the bottom. The bottom is your background colour, the top is your drawing colour. So change your drawing colour to maybe a nice orange, out there. Now if you want to get the same colour as me, what you've got to do, you've got to enter into this hashtag box, E96D12, and then you'll get the same colour as me. Right, we're going to click OK. Then we're going to go down here to the bottom one, and we're going to put in a nice brown colour. Maybe down here. Yeah, that looks nice, that colour. Alright, press OK. So we've got our leaves. Now we can go to the extended settings and adjust the size of these. And we can adjust the spacing. As you see down the bottom here, you get a little thumbnail, which is really handy. So we'll make the spacing, we're going to start off very thick, like this, or 19% thickness. And all this you don't need to worry about. But this is just the angle on which you want them. You can change what they do depending on how you want them positioned on your tree, or your wall, or on the ground. So we'll just leave it normal. Right, so click this button here to get out of it, and we'll start drawing. Now as you can see, they're coming out very light. You may not even be able to see them because I'm only using Snagit for this. But if I turn the opacity up, now you can start to see them. So now we've got all these leaves all over our screen. It looks quite nice actually. Colour all that in. Then we'll go back to our settings and we'll maybe make the spacing a bit further. Then we've got nice spaced out leaves. Alright, enough about the leaves. We'll just delete all those. Right, so what else do we need to go through? We need to go through this. So this is just basically where you pick your different sort of style. So you can use a 2B pencil, an airbrush, bloody blah, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. Back in the brushes, so we'll have a play around with maybe the star. Now, if you're debating whether you want to get Photoshop, I highly recommend you do. It's a really fun thing to do. Now, that does not look like much star. That just looks like a very fuzzy line. So I'm going to delete all that. I'm going to go up to the settings. I'm going to make the size a lot bigger. I'm going to make the spacing a lot higher. There we go. That looks good. And again, you can change the color of these down to your color palette. So, enough on star flow. Let's get into the picture. So, what we're going to draw today, we're going to draw outer space. So we're going to start off by drawing the moon. So, go down to our color palette. We're just going to change this back up to white, which is 6F in the hashtag. Then we go up here, and we're going to change it to a grey. Quite a light grey, because this is going to be our moon. Click OK. Now, we don't really want to make our moon like a enormous star. So, we're going to go down here, we're going to grab this nice 65 ohm paste brush. We'll just move it up a bit size, and maybe make the hardness a bit more. We'll actually make it 100. In fact, I'll make that all the way to up in the south. Now, that may look like a very big brush, but it's going to work very well when I want to do my moon. Or is it? No, it's not. Too big. I'm going off my browser, so it doesn't work. Too small. Now, here's the problem with the high numbers. They progress really fast when you're in the high numbers. You've got to watch out for that. That's probably about right. So we're just going to click, 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 click. And hold that down. Until we get a nice round moon. But what you can do is maybe just use a harder brush to make it a bit easier. Make the size a bit larger, not that large. Maybe down in the thousands. There we go. That looks good. Ooh, I made a mistake there. Control Alt V and it goes away. Alright, that should be good enough. We'll blur those edges off later. So now we're going to get a slightly lighter grey. Go up maybe to here. And we're going to make this brush a lot smaller. And we're also going to select that. So, no, maybe a bit bigger. A little bit bigger. I like that size. No, I don't actually. In fact, what we're going to do, just to make it harder for us, we're going to make the moon a bit bigger. Now you'll see it's not coming out very well because we're using an opaque brush and the hardness is down. We just turn that hardness up. And again, with making another mistake, we've got to bring it down to a nice dark grey. Finish the edges off, make your brush a bit smaller. But you don't have to worry about this too much now. But I might as well do it so I don't have to come back to it later. Then just finish up with a bit of erasing. There we go. It's an alright moon. I'm not going to complain. You can do a lot better, but I'm rushing a bit right now. Right. Now, as I said, lighter grey. Which is probably about this size will do. Just click, 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 click. Hold down. There we are. There's a bit of a fuzzy moon, but oh well. Alright, we're going to make our background a black colour. So, just simply go right down to not 6 zeros, and then you got your black colour. Then, what we're going to do instead of using the brush tool, we're actually going to use the full bucket tool, which is pretty similar, which is this bucket tool, but it may be under it might be under the gradient tool or the 3D material drop tool, but we want to use the paint bucket tool. Basically just click and done. Now we're going to make this color white again, completely white this time, and we're going to go back to the brush tool and select the brush. We're going to use a star brush now, so something like this should do, and 50 pixels might be alright actually. Control-Alt-V. We'll go to our thumbnail pictures, put this up to 100, spacing a bit more. That looks right. Exit out of that. And just scatter your stars as you so please. I really like that picture. You can add all sorts of things to this. You can add aliens on the moon. You can add little spaceships. You get little thumbnails from Google. Or you can really do what you want, really. You can paint. Maybe you can make a tree on the moon if you want. I don't know. Anyway, this has been the brush tool tutorial. Stick around for more tutorials. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, of course. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.